Now, Germany has announced that it will finance Ukrainian-made long-range missiles for the country to use to fight off Russia's invasion. Now, it had been thought that Germany could supply its own Taurus missiles for Ukraine to use. Let's get a bit more detail and bring in our Europe correspondent, Siobhan Robbins, who is in Berlin for us. So, Siobhan, look, this announcement that Germany is going to finance Ukraine's homemade industry to make these long-range missiles, I guess, will be welcome news in Kyiv. Do we get any more detail, or perhaps not, on the Taurus missiles and whether they'll be provided as well?
Yeah, Taurus was the word that definitely wasn't the headline on either the Chancellor or the President's lips today. But let's just go through what was announced in this joint news conference by President Zelenskyy and the new German Chancellor, Friedrich Merz. So, as you were saying, one of the things that they've said will happen is that Germany is going to help fund the joint production of long-range missiles in Ukraine and also possibly in Germany as well. They're basically, this is the very first step on this journey together. They're going to sign a document about this today, and hopefully we'll get more information as the days and weeks go on. However, maybe not, because the Chancellor was saying they would keep many details close to their chests for military reasons. Now, other things that Germany confirmed was that it would continue military assistance, that it would help to fund some of the Starlink services that are given to Ukraine, and also the fact that Merz has said he will do everything he can to ensure that the Nord Stream 2 pipeline is not put into operation. The other thing that he underlined is that he said he didn't feel that Putin has made really any efforts to take part in peace talks, and Zelenskyy seemed to welcome what was announced today, and also underlining his view that the only way to get Russia to the negotiating table is with continued pressure. And it's interesting that Germany said that they would back the next round of sanctions being worked on by the EU, but also try to talk to the US about sanctions as well. So what does this all really mean? Well, what it doesn't seem to mean at the moment is that Taurus missiles, these long-range missiles which can fly for more than 500 kilometres, are going to be sent imminently. It does allow Ukraine to start its own production or get a boost to production, and I guess that's good for the long-term security of the country. Also, both of those leaders looking towards the future of Ukraine once the war ends, and so as we speak, Zelenskyy has been meeting business leaders here to talk about how the country can be rebuilt. We have already had some reaction from the Kremlin. They have said this is nothing but further provocation, very irresponsible, the position of Germany. I think the big question is, how long will this all take? How long will it be until this joint production of long-range missiles begins?